Hello everyone, my name is Robert from Digital Storm. Today, I'm going to be showing you our Marauder line of pre-built gaming computers. These are our most affordable line of systems, so if you're not looking to spend a lot of money, and you still want a computer that's going to play the latest games, and is going to be easy to upgrade as time goes on, you'll definitely want to check these systems out. Just like our Odes, the Marauders come in 4 different configurations, and when you're choosing a configuration, you're going to want to match the Marauder to your gameplay style. So if you're a casual gamer, or you casually play MMOs from time to time, then you're going to want to look at our Marauders level 1 and 2, but if you're looking for a more intensive and demanding gameplay experience, if you play a lot of first-person shooters like I do, then you want to look at the Marauders level 3 and 4. In this video, I'm not going to be going over the specific hardware configurations and price point for each system. That's subject to change over time, so for any of that information, just go ahead and go on our website and you can see all the information there. This is going to be more of a brief product walkthrough and overview of all the features on the system, so you can get more acquainted with what it's going to be like to own one of these computers. All of our Marauders come in a Corsair Vengeance C70 chassis that's been painted OD green and styled to look like an ammo crate. These systems feature an expansive side panel window and have holes drilled in the window for additional fan support should you require more cooling or want to add more fans to your system. Like our Ode, the Marauder features an easy access side panel latching system. These little clips here, if I just pull up on them, they easily unlatch and that takes the side panel off. When I'm ready to put it back on, I just push it closed, latch down, that's going to hold it nice and securely. It's not going anywhere. It's very easy to get in, and these have a really cool aesthetic that you don't see on a lot of cases. So let me go ahead and pop this off, and I'll show you inside of the computer. So once we have the side panel off, you can see that our OD green and black finish has continued on the inside. Now this is nice. I always find it kind of disappointing if I take a side panel off, especially on a themed chassis like this, and I'm met with a sea of bland, unpainted metal. That just kind of ruins it for me. So for this, you have this nice theming all throughout the entire computer. So while we're inside the system, I'd like to show you the airflow that this chassis has. We have two 120mm fans up front that deliver a good amount of airflow to your video card or video cards. We also have a 120mm fan off the back, and optional room for two 120 or 140mm fans up on top. There's also optional room for two 120 or 140mm fans on the windowed side panel that's on this computer. We have room for 6 hard drive expansion bays. Each one of those bays has a nice removable hard drive rail that's going to make upgrading or adding new storage very easy. These are also very easy to take out and to put back in, so those are a nice feature for this case. We also have these nice large rubber grommeted cable management holes. Now, these are a basic feature that you're going to find in a lot of cases now, but they're still a great feature because they're going to make sure your airflow is clean and unobstructed. They're also going to make the computer look more visually appealing and make it easier to upgrade as time goes on. Now speaking of upgradability, that's one thing I really like about these systems. I've owned a lot of computers over the years, and a lot of them have been value or budget-oriented systems, and they've been very difficult to upgrade as time goes on. I decide I want to upgrade the video card, and I'm met with a wall in the way, or I've got very poor airflow, bad cable management, or I've got a proprietary power supply to deal with. And when you're dealing with those issues, they make the upgradability and ownership of a computer a lot less fun, and that's not a thing you're going to have to worry about with our Marauder. There's plenty of room inside of this computer. We've actually got a GTX 660 Ti in this unit here. That's a medium-sized video card, but there's plenty of room to make it larger, or to double it, or to add a larger power supply, change the CPU cooler, or even add liquid cooling if you wanted. So with these computers, it's not just about buying it with the specifications that you're going to get out of the box. It's about investing in a foundation that's going to be with you for many years to come. So rounding out the features of this chassis, I'd like to take you all up top. Up on top, we have 2 of these nice military-themed handles. These are very strong, they're very sturdy. You can easily use these to lift the whole weight of the computer, plus whatever gear you're going to have inside of it. So if you're doing LAN parties or you're taking this to college, these aren't going to fail or bend on you. They're very strong. Up on the front here, we have a power button. We have our headphone port, microphone port. We have 2 USB 3.0s, and we have this nifty little cover over our reset switch. It's a small thing, but it just helps aid in the overall military styling of the computer, and it just makes it a more fun and unique system to own. So that pretty much concludes my review of all of the features on this chassis. This is actually our Marauder Level 3, so not only is it a very good value, but it's also going to be able to play all the latest games. I've actually got a monitor hooked up to this computer right behind me. I'd like to take you all over and show you how all that's going to break down into gameplay and performance. Here, let me show you. So I have Borderlands 2 loaded up on this computer. I have it running at 1920 by 1080, and I have every single graphics option set to maximum. So I want to show you guys that I can run around in this world and try to introduce as much chaos as possible, and I'm not going to have any issues with frame rate or slowdown. I'm just going to be able to focus on having fun. So let me go through here. There's some bandits up there in the corner, and I'm going to say hello with a grenade. A nice grenade tap on the back there. So I'm just going to run around, try to just do as much damage as I can. Hello. Aww. Not much left of that dude. So you can see, even during a really intensive gameplay session, we're not having any problem. We're just able to focus on having fun. So while I've been having all that fun, I've been recording our temperatures in the background. I have Hardware Monitor open, and the highest recorded temperature I have on my CPU is 58 degrees Celsius, and the highest recorded temperature I have on my GPU is 61 degrees Celsius. So we're not having any issues with temperature. I can game on this all night long without any concerns, and that's something that you really want to have on a gaming computer. You don't want to have to worry about that. You just want to worry about having fun. So that pretty much breaks down my review of the Marauder line of computers and all of their features. If there's any questions that you guys have, or there's anything you'd like to know, just go ahead and give us a call or shoot us an email, and we'll be happy to help.